Lastra. 1979, in his 6th defense, he devastated Johnny Abbott, putting him through the ropes. 1980 here in Panama, Juan Malvarez fell victim in the 9th. 1981, Bashu Sabaka, the loser in Pedroza's 13th defense. 1982, he decisioned Juan Laporte in 15 grueling rounds. 1983, it was Rocky Lockridge. He lasted the distance but lost the fight. 1984, Pedroza's last defense, again, 15 tough rounds, this time over Angel Mayor, here on Sports World. Today, his 19th defense is with #1 contender Jorge Lujan, the former WBA Bantamweight champ, won his title in 1977 and held it 3 years. Now he's fought his way up to the #1 ranking in the 126-pound featherweight division. There is no love lost between these two Panamanians. And then, time permitting, Sports Journal profiles a rather untraditional role in a very traditional sport. That's all today on NBC's Sports World.
This is NBC's Sports World. And today it's brought to you by Prudential. For life, health, auto, home. Get a piece of the rock. Prudential Insurance. By Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. By Toyota, who reminds you to buckle up and use child safety seats. It's a good feeling. And by Century 21 Real Estate Organization.
It is a beautiful 88-degree day at the very top of South America, the crossroads of the world. Panama City, Panama. The Panama Canal connecting Atlantic and Pacific. And indoors at the Gimnasio Nuevo Panama, Eusebio Pedroza and Jorge Lujan are the connection, bringing out a capacity crowd of 15,000 with the WBA Featherweight Championship on the line. Hi, everybody. Marv Albert and the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco. And just ahead, a sensational matchup. Two proud fighters, the fabled featherweight champion going against the one-time bantamweight champion. And the major question, has 31-year-old Eusebio Pedroza fallen back in his last fight last June, knocked down by Gerald Hayes? First time Pedroza had been on the campus in 8 years, but Pedroza settled down and stopped Hayes in the 10th round for his 24th knockout in 41 bouts. 29-year-old Jorge Lujan has been in with all of the quality bantamweights and owned the bantamweight crown for 3 years. But today, he is stepping up in weight to go against a crafty guy who can beat you in so many ways.
And the two factors involved in this fight is whether Lujan, the contender, comes out, throws caution to the wind, and attacks, getting Pedroza out of his game plan. As we know, Pedroza likes to orchestrate his fights. He's probably the best in the world at orchestrating the time, the ebb, the flow of a fight. If Pedroza himself blows his cool, decides this is a fight, he wants to take out his hostility and his aggression against Lujan because of the personal animosity and not box the way he knows how to box, then we're in for a dramatic and exciting evening.
And it is coming up shortly as NBC Sports World continues from Panama City, Panama. Albert, and this is the scene moments ago with the WBA featherweight champion Eusebio Pedroza making his way to the ring. Pedroza won the title back in April of '78 by knocking out Cecilio Lastra of Spain, and for 7 years this durable champion has beaten everyone that they put in front of him. Today, in front of him, Jorge Lujan, a 29-year-old out of Colón, Panama. And there is the championship belt, which this man would like to wrest away from the longtime champ, Eusebio Pedroza. The introduction of Lujan by the ring announcer Salvatore Vija. 27-7, 16 knockouts. the #1 ranked featherweight by the WBA. And here's the introduction of the champion. Pedroza crowd, its capacity, SRO, better than 15,000 on hand. Both weighing in at 126 pounds. And take a look at the security measures here today to keep the crowd under control, although some of our staff felt that the fence was constructed to enable the fight doctor to have peace of mind with the many fans who want to get just a piece of Ferdy.
Now, that's in tribute to you. They have to do a jump shot to get a beer bottle to us instead of an overhand. But it's a security measure, and I feel nice and safe.
The referee today is Rudy Jordan out of Los Angeles. The judges, Rodolfo Hill and Humberto Figueroa, both from Panama. There's Jordan scoring on the 10-point must, handled by the ref and the two judges. No standing 8. There is a mandatory 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. 3 knockdowns in 1 round. Fight is over, and the bell does not save the fighter except in the final round. And we mentioned earlier, these are two fighters who do not like each other. One from Cologne, that is Lujan, that's some 50 miles away from Panama City, although Lujan now lives here in Panama City. And Pedroza, longtime resident of Panama City.
This fight should answer the question, is Lujan on the way out? Has he lost some of his skills? He's 31. He hasn't been able to knock out people. Lujan has never been knocked out. And although there's a preponderance of opinion that Pedroza should win this fight, still, you can find a lot of people that think Lujan is going to give him a hard message over 15 rounds.
It's been a long layoff, though, for Lujan. His last fight last June, he stopped Ricardo Corona in 10 here in Panama. So some 7 months between fights. And his previous bout before last June was back in November of '83. So he had only 2 fights in '83, one in 1984.
And Pedroza has not been fighting too regularly against good opposition. He's been fighting rather weak opposition and having some troubles. Right off the bat, this is a very tense first round. We saw in the interview yesterday how tense, in my interview with him, how tense Pedroza was, and he looks it in this first round. It's not him. He is very tense. He's watching Lujan. Lujan much looser, trying to get in, but of course, Pedroza, the master boxer, keeping him at bay.
Good right hand by Lujan. And this crowd usually reacts as if they are viewing a bullfight. You will hear the continuous roar whether Lujan or Pedroza throw the punch.
Very active, animated crowd. Of course, this is an inner-city rivalry, inter-country rivalry. They just hate each other, and they want to get it on for the public. Public equally divided.
Less than a minute left. First round. It's scheduled for 15. Eusebio Pedroza, very graceful dancer in the ring, likes to control the pace with his skills, and also uses that bolo punch effectively. That's one of his trademarks. Low blow thrown by Lujan.
Lujan doing what he said he was going to do. Rough him up inside, upset him, foul him if he has to, get him out of his game plan, and get him out of that Pedroza patience. He's got a great deal of patience. He waits for you. He waits for you. That's what Lujan doesn't want. He wants to get him mad.
And we're coming up to the end of round 1. And the referee, Jordan, quick to separate the fighters. We'll be right back. Here in Panama City, this is round 2. Eusebio Pedroza on the right, defending his WBA featherweight title against Jorge Lujan. And the crowd is chanting for Lujan.
stepped on his foot. He has butted him. He's hit him with his elbow. And he's drawn a caution from the referee.
And following the end of round one, Pedroza and Lujan were taunting each other as they headed back to the respective corners. Pedroza is very tall for a featherweight. He's 5'9". He has 3 inches on Jorge Lujan. Both weighing in at 126 pounds, and Pedroza with that reach advantage, about a 3.5-inch advantage in that department.
And that's big when you've got a jab that can control you the way Pedroza has. He did not throw it or control the first round. They look like they're just trying to fire off big bombs. Very tight. Both fighters very tight. Lujan must have studied that Gerald Hayes punch.
Pedroza trying to go to the body and holding and hitting by both Lujan and Pedroza.
This is what he wanted. He wanted a fight. He didn't want a boxing contest. That's what he's doing. Lujan is fighting even though the referee was trying to break them up. Pedroza does not look ruffled, though. Pedroza keeping his calm.
Less than a minute left. This is round 2. And again, you can see the right hand of Lujan holding Pedroza. Low blow thrown by Pedroza. And this is just the start of things in that department.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful feinting by Pedroza. There's the polo. Pedroza throwing his first polo punch. Final seconds. Round 2. And it has become an angry matchup.
A little nick at the corner of the eye, which could be significant. Pedroza opened up his bombardment finally. Those devastating body shots Pedroza's so well known for. He doesn't care whether they land above or below the belt. They do the damage.
Eusebio Pedroza with the polo punch, a blow which often leads to the kidney punches and shots below the belt. Techniques that have certainly found its way into Pedroza's repertoire over the years. And late hits by both following the conclusion of the second round. This is round 3. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco. We're in Panama City, Panama. 31-year-old Eusebio Pedroza defending his WBA featherweight champion. Oh, big right hand by Lujan. Lujan, the one-time bantamweight champ, has come up in weight to 126 pounds for this fight.
Lujan's got to do that. He's got to beat Pedroza to the punch, or Pedroza will outbox him. He is a much finer boxer than is Lujan. Lujan's got to rough him up. He's got to come in, and so far he's been able to do it. The first round was his. I gave the second round to Pedroza because of his thunderous body attack. He's throwing that lead right hand as Lujan.
Stutter step move by Pedroza, winding up for the polo. And Lujan caught Pedroza, but no concern on the part of the champion.
Lujan looks like a young Duran. He's mad, he's fierce, he comes after you. Lujan showed no respect for Pedroza.
Combination by Lujan. And the crowd continues to chant for Lujan to deliver the right hand.
Lujan has found that right hand that Hayes knew would land.
A polo by Pedroza, who was not hurt by the right hand of Lujan. Less than 30 seconds to go in this action-packed third round. Oh, there's a big right by Lujan.
does it take to accept?
Coming out of his corner, a decisive third round for Jorge Lujan, but you get the idea that Pedroza was not severely affected by it.
Well, it was, except in one moment his legs danced on him. He has recovered well. It'd be Lujan's mistake if he thinks nothing happened to him. Now comes Pedroza.
Despite that 3-inch height disadvantage, Lujan continues to get up and in on Pedroza.
Pedroza wildly reckless now. Pedroza's wildly reckless.
Oh, big left hand by Pedroza. He hurt Lujan. Another uppercut by Pedroza.
Every right hand Lujan throws lands right on the jaw, but it's not moving Pedroza.
That right hand slowed Lujan down. This is round 4.
Both men have slowed down. Both men have slowed down because the pace has been furious.
Now outdoors it's 88 degrees, and in this packed arena, the thermometer hitting over 105. So that's a factor here.
Well, here's what we'll see. Whether those 31 years and all those wars have been too much with Pedroza. They're both slowed down. And who could blame them? Well, Lujan certainly studied film to that knockdown. There goes that right hand again.
The knockdown you referred to in Pedroza's last fight back in June is seen here on NBC Sports World, where Gerald Hayes put Pedroza down in the third round, although Pedroza was able to come back to stop Hayes in the 10th. And prior to that bout, Pedroza did not have an easy time with Angel Mayor, so people speculating that perhaps Pedroza is in the midst of a slide.
That slide is called old age.
Now Pedroza going to the uppercut and doing it effectively. Good right by Lujan. Again the uppercut by Pedroza. And Lujan able to counter. And the action is picked up here in the 4th round. The crowd is eating it up. We'll be back with round 5 in a moment. Here, Ferdy Pacheco, as we open up in round 5 on the right, the WBA featherweight champion Eusebio Pedroza in the red trunk, and the challenger Jorge Lujan, 29 years old, from Cologne, Panama. And what does the fight doctor scorecard show us?
In points, I have Lujan ahead 39-37. By rounds, it would be 2-1-1. I gave that last round even, and I gave a big round, a 10-8 round in the third to Lujan, who just had his way. But if I have to say what the overall inclination is right now, Pedroza looks like he is not exactly fresh, but certainly not damaged. Lujan looks like he's shot his bolt. He's done as good as he could, and he needs some time to rest. The nick is all right. That cut, that's a small cut on the eyebrow or on the eyelid of Lujan is all right. Right now, both fighters in slow motion. They need to gasp and rest for one round.
Would you agree that Lujan's game plan was correct?
Oh, absolutely. He did perfectly, only he couldn't knock out Pedroza. He came close. He rattled him. He had his legs in trouble, but he couldn't finish. He did the right thing, but it didn't work.
And then Pedroza settled things down, landing a big right hand, and was able to score with several uppercuts. So the pace of this fight has changed dramatically.
And when you say that Pedroza is a master of orchestrating a fight, this is what you're seeing right here. He's just waiting. He's taking his time. He's letting a round die down. Then he'll start his offensive. He knows how to pace himself. Lujan, on the other hand, shot everything he had in the first 4 rounds. Lujan needs a couple of these easy sleeper rounds to get himself back together.
This is round 5 coming up on a minute left in the 5th round. For Pedroza, only his 6th title defense here in Panama. His other 13 were on the road, so he's done it for the most part in his opponent's hometown. It's been a long run as featherweight champ the last 7 years. That is a remarkable reign for Eusebio Pedroza.
And you stop to think, he won the championship before Larry Holmes won the championship. You know how long ago that feels like.
That was back in April of 1978 as he knocked out Cecilio Lustra of Spain. And he's been the title holder the last 7 years. This is the first non-active round. Not much happening after the storm over the first 4.
You know what?
Successfully defended his title 18 times. That is a modern-day record for a featherweight as we open up here in round 6. Only Abe Attell had more successful consecutive featherweight defenses. There was 20 in a row. He ruled the 126-pound class from 1906 to 1912. Bernie, what was it like working in Abe Attell's corner?
He was a wonderful man. He gave us all a quarter for working. Again, another round where they've just decided to rest. It's all in Lujan's favor because he's worn out. He needs his second win. For Pedroza's part, we've seen him do this time after time. He orchestrates, he directs, he produces, and he writes these things. Each round is his own little saga. He won the last round just fighting enough to take it. And that's the way he keeps his championship.
Scoring for this 15-round title fight on the 10-point plus system. Referee Rudy Jordan having some difficulty getting inside.
Had a very tough time the first 2 or 3 rounds when these guys went out of street fight. Right now, they're under Marcus de Queensberry rules. They're at long distance, respecting one another and letting each other rest.
And Pedroza is able to do so many things. He can move and block. He can stand and slug. And he can hold and hit low and use the elbows.
Pedroza is the complete fighter. He has curiously not made a lot of money, has not had the public acceptance any fighter that's fought 19 times should. But recently he's had enough TV exposure where people are beginning to understand what a master fighter he is. And it's unfortunate that it comes at the end of his career.
Jorge Lujan won the Bantamweight championship in November of '77 with a knockout of Alfonso Zamora in the 10th round. And he defended his crown 5 times, winning by knockout in 4 of those 5 title defenses. And the crowd now sensing whistling as the pace has slowed down these last 2 rounds.
They pardoned the fighters the last round because I think the crowd was exhausted as well. This round, the crowd is rested and wants to go back to that fierce action. Pedroza working in the same workmanlike fashion that he's dressed in. Dingy red truck, nothing flashy, basic black shoes.
And gets the left hand in. And they open it up as the crowd responds. Final seconds. Round 6. Canadians call their country the center of the world with the Panama Canal connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. This is round 7. And what does the Fight Doctor scorecard show?
Dead even. Eusebio Pedroza, using that guile and that intelligence, took the last 2 rounds doing very little, but Lujan did less. Lujan looks like he's got a little bit more pep, but he's standing dead flat-footed. He has no offensive drive and power. He is receiving the offensive power of Pedroza and hoping to counterpunch.
Well, referee Jordan started a cut between the fighters, looked to break it up, but they did it themselves. Remember, Pedroza is not a master of the early knockout, but in the late rounds, he's been forceful because he wears down his opponent with that steady body attack. Good right hand by Pedroza. Back back of the ear of Lujan. And Pedroza effectively going to the body.
Pedroza starting to master Lujan.
And the crowd getting back into it. That was a trip. He was pushed down. No punch. No punch. Lujan lost his footing. But that can shake you up.
He hasn't got the greatest balance in the world right now. He might not have gone down in the first, second, or third. He has no balance. He has no strength.
Coming up on a minute left. 7th round. Scheduled for 15.
They get the feeling that if Lujan gets his second win, we'll be right back into that kind of action that we saw in the first 3 rounds.
But now Pedroza is dictating the action. Well, Lujan trying to get back into it, which could be dangerous.
The problem is nothing that Lujan does bothers Pedroza. Now a big cut. Big cut over the right eye of Lujan. Big cut over the right eye of Lujan.
Coming up 10 seconds left, 7th round. Big round for the champion, Eusebio Pedroza.
Strength, pride, tradition. For centuries, the Clydesdales have been known as a special breed. Today, the Clydesdales symbolize Budweiser's dedication to quality, superior ingredients, exclusive beechwood aging, and a distinctively clean, crisp taste only Budweiser can offer. Quality taste, because this Bud's for you.
A long gash over the right eyelid of Lujan. Look at the number of people. There are 7 people trying to work on Lujan, which means no one is working on him effectively. Now they're rubbing that eye. The doctor did not come in. The referee did not come in. A lot of ointment is being put on there. I don't know if the referee will let that stay on there, but it is in a bad position.
And here is Jorge Lujan out for round 8. Eusebio Pedroza and Jorge Lujan going at a furious pace the first 3 rounds. Then they rested for several. Pedroza picking up the pace in rounds 6 and 7, opening up another cut. Earlier, Lujan had a nick, but this a large gash.
Long cut along the upper eyelid. That's kind of cut that stops the fight. Pedroza, you see him, consummate pro, just went right back to boxing, trying to pick his spot, trying to use that long jab and 3-inch advantage, and always orchestrating the fight. Representatives from Barry McGuigan and Rocky Lockridge are here tonight, scouting and looking at Pedroza, trying to make a fight. And that's possibly the only big money fights he's got. With Gomez getting beaten, it's either Barry McGuigan or Rocky Lockridge.
And we have another good one coming up on Sports World in 2 weeks. Number 1 ranked James Schuler and number 2 ranked James the Heat Kinchin in a title elimination bout. Winner will be in line to meet the winner of the Hagler-Hearns showdown. That'll be 2 weeks on Sports World, as Pedroza was able to land with that lunging right hand.
Should be a good middleweight fight, and it should settle who's number 1 for a long time. These two have been trying to get together and have not been able to make it. Kinchin and Schuler. Should be a good one.
And perhaps the lead to a title fight for the winner of that matchup in Atlantic City. Less than a minute left in round 8.
out of that cut now.
And Lujan back, and he did land the right hand. Answered by the combination by Pedroza. And this is a flashback to the early round. Oh, right hand by Pedroza. Final seconds of the round.
To photo that long cut of Lujan to stop the bleeding, constrict the blood vessels so they won't bleed, and then put Vaseline over. Again, a slip. His legs are going. He has no balance. He cannot do what he had done in the early rounds, and he paid the price at the end of the 8th round. He got hammered by Pedroza.
And Jorge Lujan slipped back in the 7th round. He got tripped up. No authentic knockdown to this point. This is round 9. It's scheduled for 15. The WBA featherweight champion, Eusebio Pedroza, defending his title. It's been a run of 7 years as the featherweight champion. Lujan, the one-time bantamweight champ, came out very strong. But Pedroza able to weather it and is in command.
Pedroza dominating Lujan in the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And now at the beginning of the 9th, he's really stepping on the gas.
Oh, very close to a low blow. Thrown by Pedroza. What's the shoulder work of Pedroza?
Pumping body shot of Pedroza.
Oh, and a right hand by Pedroza. Lujan is now taking a pounding.
Lujan looks like he's nailed to the canvas. He doesn't move forth, he doesn't move back. He just takes everything and tries to punt from a standstill. He's pot shotting. He's trying to take up for a lucky shot. He's trying to wait for that right hand to land as it did in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th and get Pedroza in trouble. But you just can't hit Pedroza right, and when he does hit him right, he's got the strength to withstand it. Lujan has never been knocked down. Pedroza has been knocked out. Pedroza has been knocked out 3 times, but at the beginning of his career, not in the last many years.
And it's a strange start to what has been a remarkable career, because Pedroza actually lost 3 times in his first 18 bouts. Crowd getting into it. Degrees indoors, 88 degrees outside. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco. This is round 10. Scoring on the 10-point must. How do you have it?
87-85 Pedroza. Bear in mind, I gave 1 round 10-8 in Lujan's favor, and therefore the apparent closeness of this fight, it was not necessarily perceived so by the judges because Pedroza didn't go down. He just took a terrific hammering. This has been the last 5 rounds, all in Pedroza's favor, although Lujan showed signs of combativeness in the last minute of the last round.
And they have effectively closed up those cuts. He had the nick earlier and the deep gash. At the moment, does not seem to be a problem.
Pedroza's not been taking advantage of the long jab, which will open that cut again. He seems to just be willing to mix it up. Sometimes when you're before your hometown crowd and you're eager to show what you got, it's not like fighting in Korea where you can take your time. You just let it all hang out. This is macho country. These people like it just to go toe-to-toe and let her rip. These 2 combatants have certainly pleased this crowd.
Uppercut by Pedroza that was countered by Lujan. Halfway point.
been landing a straight right hand without even throwing a jab in front of it and landing at will. One wonders what Rocky Lackridge and Barry McGuigan watching this tape is going to think when they prepare to fight this young man.
This crowd is just aching to get back into it. Crowd counting off the blows, but nothing landing of significance.
Lujan is exhausted. Lujan's face is a mask of exhaustion. He has nothing on his punches.
And those kidney shots thrown by Pedroza wearing Lujan down. Again, it's the bull ring effect. Crowd counting blows. A very strong finish to the 10th round for the champion, Eusebio Pedroza.
When do you...
11 live from Panama City, Panama on NBC Sports World. Marv Albert, Freddie Pacheco. The WBA Featherweight Championship on the line. Eusebio Pedroza defending his crown against the one-time Bantamweight title holder, Jorge Lujan. Lujan, the #1 ranked featherweight by the WBA, making the move from 118 pounds up to 126. Long layoff for Lujan. His last fight was last June, stopping Ricardo Corona in 10 rounds here in Panama. So some 7 months between fights.
That's probably going through his mind right now. He'd like to take another 7 months and forget about this afternoon because it's proving a long afternoon for Lujan. The difference in the corners are effective. The great Pedroza has 3 corner men. They work quietly and efficiently. There's hardly any talking. In Lujan's corner, there's 6, sometimes 7 green-shirted men working and talking at one time. And if there's one thing Lujan needs, it's air. Fresh air, plenty of it. He doesn't need 6 people crowding around him, all babbling at one time. Watch Lujan's lack of motion. He seems just glued to the canvas, like his legs are made out of iron. That's because Pedroza has been paying attention to what got him here. Body shots, side shots, straight shots in the stomach. He is just a master of this.
No knockdown to this point. Lujan did slip twice, went to the canvas twice, but both times lost his balance. There's the photo by Pedroza. We've had no warnings at all from the referee, Rudy Jordan, and there have been a number of low blows thrown by both Lujan and Pedroza.
Probably Rudy Jordan got exhausted by those first 4 or 5 rounds when his work was hectic. He was getting hit himself. He was trying to break up fighters that wouldn't break, and he has been pacific and quiet.
That nick under the right eye of Lujan opening up.
Corner work has been absolutely marvelous in spite of those profusion of hands there. He has not bled. Considering the size of the cut, they've done an excellent job of stopping the cut.
Very quiet 11th round. It's one of a series of resting rounds for both Pedroza and Lujan. But Pedroza has looked to finish the round in explosive fashion.
Dinner eggs.
And let's see if either Pedroza or Lujan can step up the pace. First boring round of the bout was the last round.
Yes, you get the feeling that Pedroza can step up the pace if he wants to, but Lujan can't. And Pedroza seems to be satisfied with his work. After all, this is the way he works. He goes to the 15th, 14th, and finishes somewhere along the line. If it's a decision, doesn't bother him. He's way ahead, 107, 104. Unofficially, of course, my opinion.
Pedroza getting in. Eusebio Pedroza, tall featherweight at 5'9", is 3 inches on Jorge Lujan, who has not landed a meaningful blow in several rounds. by Pedroza that Lujan did not appreciate.
If you look at both these fighters on your screen, you see Pedroza's relatively fresh. He looks sharp. He looks crisp. His punches look crisp. He moves. Lujan, on the other hand, seems just dragged down by some kind of funny glue on the canvas. He can't get his punches off. He can't move away. That's the difference in this fight right now. Pedroza can, and Lujan can't.
But Lujan was able to counter. Now Pedroza looking to step it up. Couldn't find the angle for the pole. He was about to fire it.
There's something about that body type of tall, very thin fighters that has a great deal. Oh, what a great shot by Pedroza. Got Lujan in trouble.
Two thunderous right hands landed by the champion, Eusebio Pedroza. And a body shot by Pedroza. Under a minute left. Round 12. It's scheduled for 15.
That body shot was so loud you could hear it all the way to the canal.
Combination by Lujan with the left by Pedroza.
Talk about gameness. Lujan is game. He's on wobbly legs, and he's still trying to land his lucky sucker punch. He's leaning back, which means that if he gets hit leaning back, he goes right down on the seat of his pants. Lujan sort of nodding grudgingly as if to say, yeah, you're right. You got it.
And we're coming to the end of round 12. Now living in Panama City, challenging the WBA featherweight champ Eusebio Pedroza from Panama City. This is round 13, scheduled for 15. And Lujan is just hanging on at this point.
While it may appear that Pedroza's body punches have not been low as much as in other fights, still in the corner, the ice bag is being placed inside the protector of Lujan, such as the damage being wreaked by the low blows of Pedroza.
Eusebio Pedroza with a record of 37-3 and one draw against Bernard Taylor. 24 via the knockout route. Looking to continue that long run as featherweight champion. Crowd now chanting for Lujan. They continue to change their allegiance round by round.
Well, I think you have to admire Lujan's performance as a ex-champion trying to beat a taller man, a better man, more talented, and that's appreciated by Latin fight fans.
Now the crowd looking for more action. Approaching a minute left, round 13. Oh, good combination by Pedroza.
Pedroza, an expressionless fighter, never changes expression, never registers any emotion, or shows pain or triumph.
Lujan landing the right. Low blow thrown by Lujan.
Very low blow by Pedroza.
Again, a low shot by Pedroza.
things cost.
Of the world, Panama City, Panama. Capacity crowd better than 15,000. It's been a sellout for weeks as we go to round 14, scheduled for 15. The WBA featherweight champion, Eusebio Pedroza, has had his way after Lujan opened up in very strong fashion. The challenger, Jorge Lujan, out of Colón, Panama, has been noticeably slowed after that opening flourish over the first 3 rounds.
Well, the young man took a shot, did the best he could, and then ran out of gas, and he has been getting a boxing lesson ever since from the master, Eusebio Pedroza. Pedroza's been in the boxing crowd that he doesn't go and finish when he can. He's patient. He's willing to wait for a 15-round decision. People are impatient. They want to see him. He's obviously a superior fighter to a beaten fighter. Now go in and finish this off. As it is, Lujan now has a chance in the 14th and 15th.
Oh! Short right hand by Pedroza. First knockdown of the bout.
Been listening to us because that short chopping right it sort of caved in Lujan. He's so tired. It's the kind of punch that didn't bother him in the first rounds. He's so weary.
Good right by Pedroza. Lujan looking very unsteady. We're approaching a minute left. 14th round. Pedroza looking for the knockdown.
Lujan almost went down there. Pedroza coming in wide open. No respect for the punching power of Lujan, which is almost nil.
Pedroza looking to pull Lujan into the good position for the angle shot. Lujan right back. Less than 30 seconds to go. 14th round. We're final seconds. Round 14. So we'll be back for the 15th and final round.
Allstate Shape Up and Save rates and discounts. We keep our driving record in shape, and Allstate gives us a better rate on our car insurance. And with Allstate's multi-car discount, we save money because we have a second car. And we sure need a second car.
Shape up and save. Honey, how much would we save if we needed a third car?
Third car?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Here's that short right hand delivered by Pedroza for the only knockdown of the bout, putting Jorge Lujan down in round 14. And this is the 15th and final round.
We'll see if Lujan has been storing up energy. Because if he's got anything left in the bank, he better go draw it out now. This is the final round, and he is so far behind, only a knockdown will save him.
Lujan did land that roundhouse right, but Pedroza right back. Eusebio Pedroza, who has successfully defended his title 18 times, a modern-day record for a featherweight. It's been a 7-year run as champion.
Those long arcing right hands have no power to them. Little short chopping straight right from the shoulders dropping. So those big long punches look good, but they're not doing any damage.
Scoring is on the 10-point must system, handled by the referee, Rudy Jordan, and the two judges, Rodolfo Hill and Humberto Figueroa, both with Panama. Pedroza talking to Lujan. And the crowd getting back into it as we hit the halfway mark. And again, the taunting between Lujan and Pedroza. It's been an angry fight from the start.
to wrest the crown from Pedroza. I think Pedroza has answered the question, is he wearing out?
Big left hand by Lujan. Final second, final round. And Lujan and Pedroza conclude with the exchange. And that is it. But they continue to go at each other. The fight is over. We'll be back with the decision right after we pause for these words.
Staying in shape gives my business career an extra edge. Speed Stick deodorant gives you an edge, too. Speed Stick's the wide stick. Gives you man-size odor protection all day. The wide stick feels good going on, and it takes just a few strokes. It's a great value, too. In this world...
With the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco, we are awaiting the decision, although it should be clear-cut for the champion, Eusebio Pedroza. The scorecards being collected, scoring on the 10-point must, and we'll be back with the decision in just a moment. Awaiting the decision with WBA featherweight champion Eusebio Pedroza and challenger Jorge Lujan going the distance. All right, here's the decision. That's the judge, Rodolfo Hill, Panama. Very close, 149, 148 for Pedroza, says Rodolfo Hill, one of the judges. The referee, Rudy Jordan. And Pedroza gets the nod decisively from the referee, Jordan, 147, 141. So Eusebio Pedroza successfully defending his featherweight title. The other judge, Humberto Figueroa, has it 147, 140. Rodolfo Hill's score very surprising, 149, 148. Did not appear to be that close. So Eusebio Pedroza has successfully defended his title for a 19th straight time. There's the champion, 31 years old, from Panama City, Panama. Jorge Lujan came at him with everything in the early rounds. Pedroza able to weather it, settle down, and then took control of the bout. Let's go to the fight doctor in the ring.
En el tercer round se lastimó en ese encuentro.
Sí, un golpe que metió ahí, pero no fue cosa nada del otro mundo.
All right, in the third round where you hurt, he said, yes, I was, but he doesn't hit that hard. ¿Y por qué no lo noqueaste? Parecía que en los últimos rounds estaba acabado.
Yo prometí que yo no iba a noquearlo. Yo solamente quería castigarlo. Yo no quería noquearlo.
I asked him why he did not knock him out in the last rounds. He said, I promised to punish him. I did not promise to knock him out, and I did that. ¿Y ahora qué? Barry McGuigan, Rocky Lockridge, ¿a quién? Al gran Pedroza.
Yo quiero pelear con cualquiera. Ahí está Suma Nelson, campeón de otra versión, o Rocky Lockridge. Ahora,
okay.
Mira a los americanos que hay número uno. Estoy esperando la oportunidad.
He said, anybody, Azuma Nelson, Rocky Lockridge, Barry McGuigan, he is number one, tell America. And number one at ringside, Marv Albert, back at ringside.
All right, Bernie, so Eusebio Pedroza saying he wanted to punish Jorge Lujan rather than knock him out, so that's why